For the land of the free and the home of the
brave. Pre-game festivities coming to a close. It's electric in here. The National League Wildcard game is next. From 41 Cedar Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. Coming up, the National League Wildcard game on the show. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the New York Mets. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A spot in the Division Series is on the line today as we gear up for this win or go home game, Chris.
After grinding so hard all season long, these teams have to compete for at least 9 more innings to keep it going, man. It's a whole season just condensed into one day. You talk about intensity, you talk about pressure, it's all here, but it usually makes for one of the most entertaining games we see all year.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I'm looking forward to it, Chris. First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Chris Bassitt.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
So just about set now, and here is Trent Grisham. That one fouled off.
First pitch, 7:07.
And he deals. Fought off foul. The pitch. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. And a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground. And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Manny Machado.
So digging in now for San Diego, Manny Machado. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. Now this one is smoked down the left field line. On its way, if it's fair, out of here. Manny Machado leaves the yard, and they jump out front. It's 2-0.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth.
The second baseman, Jake.
That one blasted deep to right. It's got a chance. And that one is gone. Jake Cronenworth will touch them all, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here's Luke Voigt.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
That's hard hit in the line. And it one-hops the wall. And that's going to get into the corner. Sheesh. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
And now it's Eric Hosmer. And there's a fly ball deep right field, and it's gone. The two-run shot, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Will Myers now.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 5. Will
Smoked to the left, base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. That's it for Chris Bassitt. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. The new pitcher in the game, Trevor Williams. And we'll see how he performs in this situation with his team down big. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Austin Nola. Of course, little bro Aaron, one of the top starters in baseball. And he drops it down the third baseline. And he picks it up in foul territory. Strike two. Righty to the plate. And a bunt towards third. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, this is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Oh, 1 down. That one to first. Has some trouble with it, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
batting ninth, the shortstop, Ha-Seong Kim.
And now the shortstop, Ha-Seong Kim. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And a foul ball. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. And a foul ball. Ripped to third. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
That one really hurts. You're already down in the game, and that error puts you even further behind. Just can't let it compound from here, though. You got to flush it, get ready for the next one, make a play, get back in the dugout.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
That one ripped. It bangs off the wall. McNeil with a relay throw. There's the tag. Go get him. And that's the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time. And they cut down the run to end the inning.
We go to the bottom of the first. And on the hill, Joe Musgrove.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Bottom of the first. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Here comes the pitch.
Leading up for the Mets.
Up the middle, Kim collects it. Fires to first on the run. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the Mets lineup now. Singing they got their work cut out for them, down a busload already in this one.
And a manager does not want to see his hitters going to the plate swinging like it's a home run derby. He wants guys to put together quality at-bats, play the game that you've been playing and that you've been taught to play with this organization, and go out there and move the line. If you do that, you're going to score some runs. Maybe you don't win this ball game, but at least you have some momentum to carry into the next one.
Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Francisco Lindor stands in now and lets that one go for a strike. Swung on, belted. That's back. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. Francisco Lindor takes him deep, and they cut into the deficit. It's 6-1.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
2 outs, nobody on. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets.
Batting fourth. The first base.
First offering misses the mark.
Alonso.
And a pitch. Swings through that one for strike 1. And the pitch. There's the strike. And down on strikes. And that will end the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, second inning set to go. Here's Machado. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Ripped on a line. Stretches out and hauls it in.
The batter, number 9, second baseman,
Jake Cronenworth will hit next. That one hit to right. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
The batter, the designated hitter,
Luke Voigt will step to the plate. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Luke Voigt takes him deep. And they add to the lead. It's 7-1.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Now it's Eric Hosmer. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. That one pulled foul. Hard hit right side. Takes it himself, and that's the 3rd out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Mark Canha.
leading up for the Mets.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
First offering, and it just misses.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Kicks and fires. And it's even up. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Over to Hosmer, and quickly one away in the second.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to him. And the first offering is not close. And here it comes. Down and in, moved his feet.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Three-two. Hit on the ground to the right side. Hosmer steps on the bag. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number
Batting
2.
seventh, the designated hitter, Dominic Smith.
2 outs, base is empty. Dominic Smith up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. There's a strike. Left-hand batter waits. The punch out there. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 7-1. all set for the start of the inning. Stepping in for San Diego,
Leading off
Will
for San Diego,
Myers.
the right fielder, Will Myers.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. Right-handed reliever. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Back there. And out of here. Will Myers sends it flying. And they add on. It's 8-1. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for these guys, clearly it's the long ball. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
And now it's Austin
Now
Nola.
batting, catcher, Austin Nola.
Rocking it out towards right center. Nimmo racing over to make the catch.
Up next for the Padres, the left fielder, Jurickson Profar.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. And first offering is fouled off.
He's getting the barrel to the balls. Just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
The batter, number 7.
Man at first with one gone.
Ha-Seong
Ha-Seong Kim, the next up for the Padres. And a base hit right there. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Trent Grisham. And that one ripped into right. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Profar coming home. 1 run scores. Here comes another. Throw cut off. Now to the plate. In there. He scores. It's 10-1. Sheesh. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Seth Lugo. He comes in with his team trailing by a bunch, so they'll try to keep it where it is. Here's Manny Machado now. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they boost their lead. It's 12-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. He's already homered here in this one.
Second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
And a base hit into right. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Singy, he squared that one up in a big way. So let's take another look at it with StatCast. Nerd Herd assemble.
Just incredible power in this swing as it came off the bat at 117 miles per hour. He saw it all the way. Really good weight transfer and just demonstrated some exceptional bat speed with that swing. Man, impressive.
McCann fires. Safe. Stolen base. Runner at second here, one gone. This one smacked out to left center. And it's into the gap. Run comes in from second, and it's 13-1. Tag, and he's safe. It's a hustle double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
One out, runner at second. Here's Hosmer. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the catch for the out.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Will Myers, the next up for the Padres. And he grounds one back up the middle, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. That leaves him without a throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Next to hit, Austin Nola. In there, and it's 0-1. And the right-hander deals. Line to left. And that is that. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. As we go to the last of the third. And stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil.
The second baseman. Here.
Musgrove back to work. Ball one, no strikes.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike. Up the middle. Nice grab. Fires to first. On the money. Nice play.
Batting ninth, the catcher, James McCann.
Here is James McCann. And the first pitch misses for ball one. There's a strike. Rolled over to third, and it gets by him. Profar throws to second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for two.
Now batting, center fielder, Brandon.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. Righty delivers. And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carried. Bangs off the wall. And into second easily with a two-out double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Here's Starling Marte. He struck out swinging in his first at-bat.
The right fielder, number 6.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Marte.
And a base hit up the middle. Nimmo around third. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Francisco Lindor.
The bat.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Dives, but it falls, and now it looks like extra bases. In to score from first, and it's 13-3.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And next for the Mets, Pete Alonso. Went down on strikes his first time through.
The first
Foul ball.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Fouled off. He was late. The 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. Good job at damage control right there. 3 innings complete. The Padres lead it 13-3. On to the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Jurickson Profar.
Leading off for San Diego, the left fielder, number 10, Jurickson Profar.
And a pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. It's in and out of his glove, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. And it's fouled away. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Canna brings it in. That's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
So the lineup flips over. Trent Grisham, the next up for the Padres. On the ground, right side, in plenty of time to first, and that'll do it. And welcome back. Bottom 4, and stepping in for New York, Mark Canna.
The left fielder, Mark Canna.
The right-hander back to work. That's in for a strike. And the righty deals. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Eduardo Escobar up now for the Mets. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
One down, base is empty. And look out, as that one ran in and got him.
Well, the bright side is that will help the on-base percentage a little bit. And that's a category no batter can ignore these days. OBP, OPS, well, maybe that'll ease the pain just a little bit.
Oh, right to the backstop. And the 1-0. Lined, and that's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
1 away, runners at first and third. Jeff McNeil stands in. Good contact guy, good defender. The pitch. And that one wrapped foul. First and third, 1 down. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. And that's a wild pitch as he moves into scoring position. Two on, 1 out. He swings and fouls one off. Dives and he can't hang on. Throws to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. James McCann in now. Lifted in the air, right center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of the 5th we go. Padres lead it 13-4. Welcome back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Manny Machado.
The third baseman, Manny Machado.
wind of the pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. Racing, makes the catch. And there's one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard
Now
and
batting,
right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
So up next, Jake Cronenworth. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here's Luke Voigt.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. On a line out towards center. Nimmo makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here in Queens, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now, Brandon Nimmo. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Hammer, base hit.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Starling Marte up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Nimmo aboard here at first with nobody out. Stays alive. In the air to left center. One down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco.
And at first, now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. First pitch just misses. And he deals. And there's a ball. At the belt and fires. And now 2-1. Good eye right there. The 3-1. Swing and a miss.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
On the ground right side. And that's a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Here's Pete Alonso. First offering misses the mark. Runners are at the corners, one away. Next offering is in for a strike. Fought off foul.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
And here it comes. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Nola settles under this one. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Mark.
Here's Mark Canha. First pitch, and he just misses. That one fouled off. The next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 outs. That one missed. And the right-hander's 3-1. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Third baseman.
So 2 down now. And here is Eduardo Escobar. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Bases are full. The next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. And another ball.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And a 2-1 on the way. Oh, no, that got him. And a run will score because of it.
Well, that's the absolute worst time to lose control of your mechanics. Watching the runner trot in from third feels like just salt in the wound.
Smith in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Left-hand hitter waits. That got him, and that's going to force in a run.
Man, that's tough. You can see him out there working hard to try to get out of that situation, but I just think he tried to do too much.
Base hit, 1 run is in. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. We're through 5. The Padres on top, 13-7.
Bounce to that, just bounce to that. Everybody when it come, I'm announcing it. I'm always gonna get it, I'm always gonna get it. Even if it's...
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Drew Smith. Big deficit here, but he's still got a job to do.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and we get a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Back here at the ballpark, top of the 6th inning. And here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. High in the air, out to right. Makes the grab, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 5, Will Myers.
Will Myers getting ready to hit.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Hard hit left side, and it goes just foul. 0-2 as he waves at that one. Action in the Mets bullpen. Jake Reed appears to be getting loose. Castro, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Fought off foul. Myers stays alive. Line drive. Just inside the line, and it's down for a knock. Around first, digging for two. And he's got a double. Fourth hit of the night for him.
Such an impressive performance out of him in this one. His third hit for extra bases. Really turned on that one down the line, and that's a spot where there's pretty much never going to be a defender, even with the shift off.
And here's the catcher, Austin Nola. Puts it in the air out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two down.
The left fielder, number 10, Jurickson.
Now the left fielder, Jurickson Profar.
All right, man. Let's go, man.
And first offering is fouled off. Man on second, two down. Profar gets a piece there. A foul ball, he stays alive. Myers at second with two down. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. He circles the bases, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 15-7.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now it's the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim.
And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. And there's a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Out number 3. 2 across on this San Diego homer. On to the bottom of inning number 6. You're dialed into the show. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the catcher for the Mets, James McCann.
Leading up for the Mets.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
The right-hander back to work. That one to first. Hosmer takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Makes the grab, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 6, Starling.
2 outs, base is empty. So up next for New York, Starling Marte, 1 for 3. Right side, Myers, a couple of steps in, flashes the leather on the running catch. That is the inning. And welcome back. Top of inning number 7. And now here is Trent Grisham.
The center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
Smith back to work. And a foul ball. Right-hander kick steals. Pulls that one foul. Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. And the 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Left-hand batter waits. And fouled off.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Stays alive. 0-2 now. Hit hard, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
Here's Manny Machado. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now if he did.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. He's done it again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 17-7.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Now, Miguel Castro on to pitch out of the pen here. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Castro.
Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth.
Now batting, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Line drive to short and caught.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Luke Voigt.
And it'll be Luke Voigt to stand in.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. His 2nd home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 18-7.
There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
Stepping in, Eric Hosmer.
The batter, the first baseman. Eric.
Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. Snags it for the second out.
The right fielder, number 5, Will Myers.
Stepping in for San Diego, Will Myers.
Come on, man.
Bunting for a hit. And foul ball. The pitch. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Oh and 2 now. Bunt attempt popped up. And that is that. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Citi Field, set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco.
And the pitch.
Lindor.
Back to right. Myers on the move. And out number 1 on the grab.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite
Now
barrel
back.
it up enough
First
to really
baseman.
drive it.
Chief. Alonso.
Alonso, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Kicks and deals. Stays alive. And he chases that one. So he's gotten deep into this game. And at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue.
Mark Canha.
Nelson Lamet into the game. And a healthy sized lead for him to go to work with.
Number 29, Nelson Lamet.
Ripped on a line to center. Makes the catch, inning over. We go to the 8th. Here's the catcher, Austin Nola.
Leading off for the Padres, the catcher, Austin Nola.
And the right-hander back to work. Bunting, and it's in the air. Castro makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
The batter, the left fielder, Jurickson Profar.
Jurickson Profar, the next up for the Padres. Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 7.
And now the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim.
Ha-Sung Kim.
Trying to bunt his way on. And that's just foul. And the right-hander deals. And he drops it down the third baseline. Escobar slings it across. That's out number 3. Bottom of the 8th, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Eduardo Escobar.
For the Mets, the third baseman Eduardo Escobar.
The wind of the pitch. There's a strike.
0-1.
through to center and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Now it's Dominic Smith, 1 for 2.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Escobar gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next pitch inside. Going to count 1 and 2. And the righty deals. That one pushed to the left and foul. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. That was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
McNeil, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Foul ball there. 0-2 now. Stays alive. That one pushed foul. On the ground, could be 2. Over to Kim, 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Through 8 full, the Padres lead it 18-7. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jake Reed.
Number 72.
So the batting order turns over. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Trent Grisham.
Leading off to San Diego, the center fielder, number 2.
The pitch.
Grisham.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And that one fouled off. At the belt and fires. This one smashed down the right field line. And it goes just foul. And a foul ball. And now it's Manny Machado.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
And first offering is fouled off. And Manny gets a piece. Righty delivers.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one. Getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Two outs. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. And he deals. Line drive, knocks it down. The flip to the pitcher covering. That ends the frame. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. Padres lead it 18-7. Back here in Queens, bottom of the ninth, and now the catcher comes up to him, James McCann.
The catcher, James McCann.
Lamet back to work. And he pumps it a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Hosmer settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one away.
The center field.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Brandon Nimmo. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
Right-handed reliever. There's a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. Really late right now.
Fouled off left side. And here it comes. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. Way inside, gets out of the way. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Now at the plate, Starling Marte. In there for strike 1. And a pitch. And that one is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point...
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes I feel like the road team's got the advantage in a wild card game. Well, these guys came out, no distractions. They looked ready to go from the first pitch. They got the job done, and now they're moving on.
Well, Singy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the final line.
Yeah, Boog, this one wasn't close. Not a lot of drama at the end either, and you just don't see a lot of blowouts in the postseason.
For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for watching the National League Wildcard game on MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.